Good morning, good Saturday morning. Good morning, Bobbie D.
Good morning.
And here we go. It's Let's Go Saturday. Well, it is Saturday. It is the last Saturday of June.
That is
Uh,
correct.
yeah, June 27th.
June 27th.
Yeah, June 27th. So here we are. It is the CCI radio show, Sam C. and Bobbie D. And the show is partnered with the Netta's Avon store and sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. If you're looking for two great places to visit, we suggest that you do so. You can go to youravon.com, hit that backslash, and type in Netta Hardy. And you can also find Vibrant Souls on Facebook and Instagram. And you can email Vibrant Souls at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. So I think we got all of that out of the way this morning, Bobbie D.
Sounds good.
And it is a very, uh, well, would you say it's gloomy looking outside?
Yes.
Very gloomy. For some reason, I look really, I feel like I look like the golden boy here. I feel like this light is really shining on me.
It's because of where you have it.
Oh, okay.
But I think because.
But I don't want to move it.
Yeah, I don't want to move it either. Because this is, out of all the lights, all of the different shades of light, I think that this one is better for both of our complexion.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you're more fair than me, we both have a hint of red in our skin.
Mm-hmm.
And so with this kind of a yellow light, it does kind of, you're the one closest to it. So it kind of makes a stronger glow on you. But I think it looks nice on both of us.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Sounds good. So
good morning, Danetta. Maybe Danetta can help us with that.
Yeah, good morning, Danetta. Happy Saturday to you. Glad you're here as well.
There's a couple others here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they want to jump in, but that's okay.
Probably not.
Probably not. That's okay.
So let's go ahead and hit our opening. Now, I just want to warn everybody that there may be a glitch because I've seen some glitches here the past week.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see a glitch here, whenever we hit something, don't panic. Okay? So I just want to let you know that. So I'm not.
That's a line in the movie.
Is it?
Oh, I know what it was. Grease 2. Whenever they made the bomb shelter noise, and the female principal of the school said, "Everyone, please don't panic."
Oh, well, just letting everybody know, don't panic. So like I said, there may be or may not be. So if it, I have to work with that later on. So see if we got all the bugs out. So
sounds good.
All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this show started. Better than most, second to none, celebrating 14 years of connecting the world. We are the CCI radio show, and our show begins in just a matter of moments. Hopefully this works.
We'll see.
Stay tuned. Okay. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Now let me get rid of this. Yeah, you know what? Because I noticed that. Remember, I was doing something the other week, and then the thing came up and said, "Oh snap!"
Yes, that was weird.
Well, that happened with this morning before. That's why I was kind of playing around with it. So luckily that worked. Now the ending, on the other hand, might not be so lucky because I think that's where the "oh snap" is coming from.
Oh, interesting.
So
okay,
I don't know.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
Yeah. So good morning, Summer Ray. Happy Saturday.
Good morning.
I'm happy to have you here as well. And so we're just two regular people hanging out here in Pittsburgh, doing our thing on Saturday morning.
That's it.
We may not have a lot to offer you guys. We may not have a lot of subscribers to, you
We have
know,
a lot to offer.
well, I mean, we may not have thousands and millions of subscribers, but we do have great content, and I'm not just blowing smoke because I feel like I have a right to say that. So
You know,
you know,
well,
you know, but yeah. So what you see is what you get with us.
It's what you get.
So yeah. So anyway, we're Sam C and Bobbie D, the CCI radio show, the Coverage Connection, the smooth one, the angel of the airwaves. Uh, you can call us by any one of those names. Just don't call us anything vulgar. And we would appreciate that.
That's true.
We appreciate each and every one of you tuning in each and every Saturday. We're happy that you guys are here. For those of you who have been rolling and rocking with us since day one, we say thank you. And to those of you who may be new, we say hello. To those of you who may have found us by way of our shorts in your discovery of us, we say good morning. So we're happy to have you all here.
Good
morning, sis. Happy to have you here. Danetta says you are globally connected, and Jennifer in Germany says hello. Hello to Jennifer.
Hello.
Well.
Hello.
And that the temps there have been in the 100s.
Oh, goodness.
Unusual for Germany. This weather is crazy all over here.
Oh.
And
I'm so sorry for Jennifer. That's terrible. Well, that's going to be almost like here next week.
Yeah.
Right on time for Bigfoot Camp.
Yeah. Danetta said,
hottest week of the summer.
Yeah.
Bigfoot Camp.
Exactly. Danetta was saying she hopes that Summer Rae's dad had a wonderful birthday. We agree.
Yeah, that's true.
Hope he did have a great birthday.
I hope so.
And she said, thank you. It was my baby brother's birthday.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Summer Rae, she posts pictures of a lot. She has a really big family that obviously includes Shanice. And when she posts, like happy birthday to this person, happy birthday to you're trying to keep up. So I could see that. But I did see a picture of her dad. I know I did. I think I commented, said something. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did.
I don't have that problem because a lot of my staff don't want to hang out with me anyway. But that's another story. They forget about their older cousin here, and
well, it's all good.
It is what it is. You want to. They might feel like I wrecked their flow or wrecked their style or something. Maybe I'm
old man. Huh?
Yeah, they want to hang out with the old cousin.
Falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, that's family. But I see a lot of them on social media, and they travel. They just having fun whenever they want to. Summer said, "My dad's birthday is February." Oh, but every day is a birthday.
That's true.
I posted my day on Father's. That's when.
That's it. There we go.
Yeah,
I was going to say. I saw.
Yeah.
I knew I saw her dad on there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, when Shanice and Flex had their show on OWN, Summer Rae's dad is
the legendary, the iconic
Uncle Spirit. And incidentally, speaking of Shanice, I don't know if, Summer Rae probably does already know this.
Yeah, sometimes we're probably about 15 steps behind.
That's all right.
Yeah.
But it's worth mentioning. How the
something we
algorithms, the algorithms on YouTube are absolutely crazy.
And like I said, we're about 15 steps behind on this.
But this is what's actually kind of cool. There is something called Cadillac Confessions. Is that what
I think it's Cadillac Chronicles.
Chronicles, thank you. Cadillac Chronicles, where this young man named Brian is driving legendary artists around. And Summer Rae, I don't know if you know this, but we saw your cousin in the Cadillac with this young man. And what's really cool,
He's driving down the street.
Yeah, all he does, he'll drive down the street in whatever city there, Atlanta,
He was
California, wherever.
He was in California for this one.
And he drives legendary people around, and what he'll do is he'll have the artists sing, and then he'll
like
interview
them.
them.
Popular song.
Right. Like they'll start off with their most popular song and maybe sing another song. Maybe not. I've noticed not all the ones that I've seen, not all of the artists sing another song. They might just continue with the interview, but it was lovely. With we saw, we were just so surprised at all the people he had, and how this was the first time we'd seen this Cadillac Chronicles. And I was like, wow, where did he come from?
Summer Rae saw it.
Yeah,
good, she said, yes, I love that.
Yeah, it was so sweet.
I told you, we're 15 steps behind.
But she did such a lovely job. I'm sure you were, when you saw it, you were probably so well, she probably even told you she was going to, she probably even told you she was going to do it,
Could have sent a text or something, But
it was really cool. And he did Babyface, which is another artist we saw. We've never seen John B.
Kenny G.
Kenny G.
They weren't singing. They weren't singing. They were just talking.
Yeah, that episode we saw.
And how about some of the other people that we saw? We saw Glenn Jones.
Glenn Jones, we've seen in concert.
And some people we didn't, like Evelyn Champagne King.
Mm-hmm. Monifa was on there.
We didn't see that one yet.
We didn't get a chance to watch that.
Tony Terry.
Yes,
was the one for me.
Terry Lee, like, what do you think? Tony Terry was on there.
I know everybody remembers Tony Terry.
With you.
Yeah. Everybody like Kenny Lattimore.
Yes, Kenny Lattimore. Well,
your eyes just kind of lit up there, didn't they?
Love Kenny
Something
Lattimore.
You want to tell me?
Yes.
Yeah.
For you. Oh, sorry. But he did sing that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Kenny still looks good, doesn't he?
He looks good. Yeah.
He looks happy good. Too.
He looks very happy. New baby.
Mm-hmm.
New wife.
Yeah.
And they seem to be doing well. So, So I'm happy for him. But it was a lovely thing with Shanice. Well, all of them. He does a nice job.
Yeah. Summer said, yes, always proud of her.
Yeah, I bet. I'm sure she's proud of you too.
Yeah, I'll say we're always proud of you. Yeah, you never know. One of these days we'll be flipping through Cadillac Chronicles and we'll see Summer Rae sitting there singing.
We'll see Pittsburgh floating by and we'll say, wait, is that Summer Rae in there?
Summer Rae at the microphone leaning over, like singing.
Talking about how her music
I'll be like, I remember when.
I remember when. So it was super cute.
Long as you remember the little people.
That's all right. Some people don't, but it's all right.
Sis said, it's for real. What I feel when I'm with you.
That's it. And when he was singing it, I couldn't stop laughing. So
that must be between you two.
Okay, so Terry Lee, are you okay with me sharing this?
And Summer said, "Oh, you two are too sweet."
Oh. Terry Lee, what do you think about me sharing the story about Tony Terry?
Maybe she'll tell me later.
Yeah, Terry can tell you later.
Yeah, she did. You don't have to. If you don't want to say it right now, then she gave a thumbs up. Okay, she's okay with it. Yeah.
So,
love you too, Summer.
We love you too. So, for a long time, Terry and I would say, I can't remember whether it was she would end up in the most interesting, going to or in the most interesting weddings, and I would end up at the most interesting receptions, or it was reversed. But anyway,
I can see where this is going.
Anyway, nonetheless, we were at one of our cousins' weddings years ago, and With You was fairly new out there. And when our cousin when our cousin was getting married, she chose a friend of hers to sing with you. And
Bad idea.
it was because the poor, like I said, I'm not voice shaming or anything because I'm not that great of a singer. However, this poor man was so excited about singing this song to my cousin and her intended that when the song is playing, and Terry Lee can, of course, chime in with what she wants to say. This poor man, at the end of the song, Tony Terry with his music, he kind of builds a crescendo. He'll start off, slow and sweet and soft, and he's building it up for you. So he's building it up. And so the part where he like it's kind of like getting its momentum. It's for real what I feel.
She's revving it up.
It's okay every day. So he's getting revved up. Honey, it's so nice, so right now. And then at the end, the guy's like, when I'm with you. Oh.
So that was the Showtime of the Apollo, Sandman Sims.
He tried. Yes. And then, yes, if you are a viewer, a fancier of Showtime at the Apollo,
raise your hand if you are.
And the Sandman, of course. You did see him in your mind tapping by and snatching the guy with
put him off stage.
It was rough, and Terry and I held that in our in
your minds.
In our minds. We'll always have it in our minds forever, and especially when we hear that song. So if you see us laughing when the song, it's not that we don't like the song. We love that song, but that poor man killed it.
Well, when I look into the comments here, Danetta loves your singing.
Oh gosh.
She said sing, Bobbie.
Oh, not and me. Thank you.
Terry's just mocking what you said in capital letters. Then she said, relax, sir. And then she said, I was not mature enough to be at that wedding. I'm still not. That's a lie. At least now.
Well,
at least now.
That's
no, I'm just joking. Glad I wasn't there.
Yeah, but Terry wasn't there. I thought
no, I'm glad I wasn't there.
No, I thought Terry said she wasn't there. I thought she was there.
Yeah, well.
I thought you were right there with me. Boo with that one. I thought you were with me with that one. Yeah. And we could talk about these weddings all day. Poor Terry was in a wedding. Our Terry was in a wedding.
Yeah, like specific, got more than one.
Yes. Our Terry was in a wedding years ago also, and a friend of mine
besides ours.
Right. A friend of mine from high school, and Terry was dating that friend's brother at the time.
Okay, so far that
sounds
like a
fine, right?
Good story.
And the young man that Terry was dating, his sister asked if Terry and her brother would sing a song for them. And so, Terry was, again, please feel free to jump in. And, Terry is a phenomenal singer. She's got an incredible voice. And, I wish I had those pipes. Just incredible. And so she was asked to sing along with the boyfriend. And it was, she said no.
No, I was at the wedding, but I was cracking up and should have been escorted out.
Oh, with our cousin's wedding, yeah.
That's
so,
funny.
So, oh goodness, I can't remember what they were singing, but anyway, so my friend wanted them to sing, and they were singing, doing a great job, but then but nobody thought that, oh, and maybe, you know, like I said, this is many years ago, so maybe the couple just didn't have the money, maybe, I don't know, to hire somebody or ask somebody at church.
She said a whole new world.
A whole new world. Thank you. I was thinking it was a whole new world, but I didn't want to call out the wrong thing. So they were singing a whole new world, doing a beautiful job, and nobody thought that maybe if you're going to pump the music through the like you should either pump the music through the speakers of the church, or you should have somebody play live. Now, I'm not being judgmental. I'm just pointing that out because I'm going to tell you something that Terry had to do, which kind of made that wedding a little off. A little off. So the music is playing, and they're, you know, singing a whole new world, doing a wonderful job. And nobody thought of having to, the music needs to stop. You know, when the singers have stopped, then the music also needs to stop. Am I right?
Yeah, doesn't it normally?
You would think. Unfortunately, nobody thought of that. So Terry, who was, you know, standing obviously in front, singing to the bride and groom, along with the boyfriend, she had to walk across this area to turn off the radio that had the music playing. I'm telling you, Terry and I have been to some very interesting weddings and receptions.
Wow. Okay.
Even our own, mine and yours, was interesting. I became a therapist in a wedding gown, by the way.
So which
that we'll just stop at that. But
I was
anyway.
going to say, so which part of our wedding was the interesting part? The part we were waiting to get married, or the fact that all the extra curricular activities that were happening at our reception?
Yes, my being the therapist to my friend and the interesting gentleman she brought with her. We'll just keep it like that.
Yeah,
I
know where this is going.
Gentleman, and he just kept on saying he didn't mean to sleep with somebody else. He didn't mean it, and I'm like, am I? I got this white tool on my head. I thought I was the bride. Why are you talking to me? While Sam is
trying to get away from people.
It was very interesting.
Yeah, they had me in the. Yeah, they drugged me. They dragged me into
You're doing the cha-cha slide.
They had the cha-cha slide. The
Cupid Shuffle wasn't out yet.
Wait a minute. They did the electric slide.
Mm-hmm.
I literally was on my way off the floor, and then somehow or another I got blocked.
Oh gosh!
When the electric slide started, and then the DJ pretty much just I couldn't get away. I had no way to get away because someone grabbed onto me, and I'm like,
well, I sat for the whole reception. Besides father-daughter dance,
right.
Dancing with you and dancing with all the married people. That was it. After
that was interesting.
I danced those 3 dances and that was it.
Yeah. Sis said I almost body slammed the photographer and throat punched one of the bridesmaids, but it was a lovely wedding. And she said, "Okay, I'm driving now. I keep pulling over like I love."
That's it. Keep on
You
driving.
watch where
the
you're
road.
going. Watch the road.
Watch the
Both
road.
hands on the wheel.
10 and 2.
Yeah, 10 and 2. So
let's say it would be on this screen 10 and 2.
here's my question. But did I pass? That's the only thing I care about.
But pass the dancing?
No, I'm talking about the driver's thing.
Oh.
But did I pass? Okay,
Did
10
you?
and 2. Yeah. Not the first time.
I did, thanks to you.
Yeah. Now that's another thing. Now, it took me more than once. Now, I mean, I'm not going to brag, but I would say I'm when I started driving, I was pretty good. I think I was a pretty good driver.
Mm-hmm.
But it took me more than once. I'm not going to tell you how many. Before I was able to finally get the certification that you finally did it.
Well, I think most people.
But I taught you.
I know.
You passed the first time.
Most people have to take it more than once.
I took it more than once.
I know how many. You told me.
Mm-hmm.
But
and for me, it was kind of embarrassing.
But you can relish in the fact that I got it the first time and you taught me.
We'll tell that story later of how that happened with the
stinker.
Yeah.
But you know what I think happened? Because I think I probably would not be driving if they would have tested me on one thing in particular.
Parallel parking.
Parallel parking. I still can't do it.
I made you do it.
Yeah, but they didn't make me do it on the test.
Yeah, I made you do it, and you get lucky.
Like that's why I was able to pass on the first time.
Well, now it's easy because it's like, before they didn't have cameras in a vehicle, so now you have to lean your neck over and like look at everything.
I still do that.
Oh, so do I. Barely, but now it's like you can see the camera right there. Like, okay, and it tells you how far you have, so which I love that. I'm glad the technology really hit. So while we do want to remind you guys that if you haven't done so already, we do have other segments that we do here on our YouTube channel. So, and I keep stressing this because with it being Saturday, I always like to go back all the way at the beginning of the week. There's Tuesday Talks with Bobbie D. If you didn't get a chance to watch that, you can watch it anytime. This past Wednesday was etiquette class for Mrs. Covered. So if you didn't watch that, you can go back and watch that. This past Thursday, there was a new episode of Coverage Critiques. Yesterday, if you didn't get a chance, was Cooking Fun with Mrs. Coverage. All of those are available right now on our YouTube channel, so you can watch those whenever you like. And also, since we're speaking of segments, should we get into a little news here?
We should. Go for it.
So we were thinking of something, and we were, and it didn't take us a long time to come up with this.
Not really.
So we have decided to start another segment.
However,
yeah, there is a however here. It's something that will be taking place starting this Monday. It could be any time. And it is going to be called Mystery Mondays. Okay. So you never know. It's going to be taped. It's not going to be live. So we just want to let you know that, just like our other segments are pretty much taped. So it'll be not every Monday. So don't get used to seeing stuff every Monday, but we just want to let you know that starting this Monday, we are going to have a new segment called Mystery Monday. If you'd like to discuss that.
Yeah, so Sam C came up with the name, I came up with the concept, and just basically random. It could just be a random Monday thought. It could be
story.
Yeah, it could be a story. Could be something that we saw out, out in the streets or
Mm-hmm.
on, YouTube or whatever, and just very random. And again, like we said, we don't know. It might not be every Monday. It could be every Monday for all of June, or sorry, all of July.
It's definitely
but then it might
definitely not
stop
be every Monday.
For a month or so.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be very
random. It's
so
not. It's definitely not going to be every Monday.
Yes. So the first one, I did a short about it. So go back, check out the short that I posted yesterday. We're going to start talking a little bit about ourselves and how all of this came to be. Mm-hmm. So, just some random thoughts, some give those of you who've been with us, you guys already know what's up, what we're about, that kind of thing, and how things got started. But for
some of you don't.
But right. So there could be a lesson on you might find out something that you didn't know,
mm-hmm.
Or it could be something that you've already heard, you've already probably have heard, and so we just thought it'd be kind of cool to kind of reintroduce ourselves to those of you who've been here, and introduce ourselves to the new people that are finding us by way of shorts.
Mm-hmm. Just to kind of add to that, we're really happy and excited that we're going to be doing something different and bringing that to you on an occasional Monday, just to kind of state that again. But just to kind of make a long story short, and we've said this before, we've been at this communications thing, journalism and communications for, we didn't just start this today, so just know that we have, it's a craft. So I'll just kind of leave it at that.
Yes,
and then, you can just kind of take that for whatever it's worth. I think you can kind of figure out where I may be going with this.
True.
But Danetta said, "Ooh, I love a good mystery." And she said, "Cool." And then Sis said, "Yay." So that's it. So Mystery Monday, new segment starting this Monday, whenever we put it out. Because there's going to be no set time for that. Also, want to take a moment. Now, I was talking to my mom last night, and my mom knows how big of an MJ fan I am, and like there's a lot like everybody else out there. And I said to her last night, today is 17 years since we lost Michael Jackson. And she leaned back. 17 years ago. I think it was Thursday. Sorry, 17 years ago, mm-hmm. Thursday.
Yeah.
So she leaned back on the couch. She looked at me, and she sort of smiled at me and said, "Okay." And
Your mom is hitting you with some zingers lately.
And I looked, and she was like, "Has it been that long?" She said, "Wow, been that long? Okay." And I'm like looking at her like I'm waiting for like something else, right? And I'm like, number one, what a big MJ fan I am. I mean, do I have to go back to the story from yesteryear to tell you, how big of a fan I am? And everybody knows that story. But she's like, well, this, and I just kind of, I was going to say something else relating to music here, but I don't know if I should, because quite frankly, I might get in trouble for it.
I don't know.
But then again, maybe this might be fun.
Okay.
If I get myself into trouble.
Oh, goodness.
You know where I'm going with this, right? So
No, I don't. But I don't.
anyway,
Maybe I don't know.
so we want to say remembering MJ 17 years since his passing, and his music still lives on. It's even better than ever now.
That's true.
So it is Black Music Month. So let me just kind of start there. It's Black Music Month, and we're still celebrating Pride Month. So we have a few more days to go, but let's talk about Black Music Month.
Okay.
For those of you who may have listened to the audio podcast last week, it was the Back to the 90s podcast. Yes, I am going to go there.
Okay.
And I might get in trouble for it, but you know
will.
what? I take my chances. So, I was pretty proud of myself. Tap myself on the back. I thought I did a good job on the Back to the 90s podcast.
Did a good job.
Had some
very
nice
debonair,
music.
Very debonair.
Oh, you thought so? Okay.
It's lovely.
Well, my mom was listening to the audio podcast last week, back in the 90s. So I asked her later on that afternoon, or the next day, whichever I asked her. I said, "Did you get a chance to check out the latest audio show, the Back to the 90s?" She said, "Yeah." She's like, I couldn't get past the first song. It was so loud. And I'm like, and then I had to sit and think, I'm like, what the heck was the first song? And
what was the first song?
Rex and Effect, New Jack Swing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and when I sat and thought about it, I was like, and I'm like, maybe she means loud because the volume was loud. No, she meant loud because she thought the song was loud. It was just loud. It wasn't her taste. It wasn't, I'm like, well,
I'm afraid you're just too darn loud.
Yeah, I'm like, what? So then I said, well, Mom, did you hear me talk at all? And she's like, I don't think she got past the first song. And then I said, you do realize what the second song was after I did the intro, right? And she said, you know what? And I said, Mom, it was Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, Summertime. I was like, I know you like that song. Yeah, I like that song. She's like, I'm sorry. I just couldn't get past the first. It was just so loud. She's like, see, but now this is where it's going to, this is what.
Don't even.
You're going to laugh. Everybody's going to laugh real hard now. They're laughing now. They're going to laugh even more hard. But see, when Bobbie does it, when Bobbie comes on, Bobbie is just so sweet, and the music is so nice, and Bobbie's not loud, the music's not loud, and then I'm like, Mom, you do know I picked the music for all the shows, right? And she's like, yeah, but it's different when Bobbie's doing it, because when Bobbie is so, she's so she's so different. And I'm just sitting there like, but I'm the one that picks the music. I'm like, I'm your son. I think that's the problem. So, I sat back and I'm just, when I got off the phone, I was sat and laughed, and I'm like, did she really tell me that the music was too loud? Which is like, well, it's really not my taste. Which I can understand that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Was
Rex and Effect is,
was New Jack Swing really that bad? I mean, what was I supposed to start off with? Lost Boys, Renee? Or LL Cool J, I'm Bad?
Your mom does like
or I couldn't start off with Bad. It was 80s. But
your mom likes LL, though.
Yeah, but, I don't think she would have, or what, I don't know, the booming system. That probably would have been too loud for her too.
Yeah, that might be too loud. That could be a little loud.
I'm like, did she really say it was really? and I sat there and I thought about that for a while. And I'm just sitting there like, and I was sitting there trying to think of all the songs I played. I'm like, you do realize that I had other songs on this show. I'm like, you didn't even get to, if you can't get past the front, now she might listen to the whole thing now, but
yeah, by now.
But
yeah, sure
but
she
at
did
the
by now.
time, well, this is what I told her. I said, well, you know what? You'll be happy to know the next person you're going to hear is Bobbie. So you should be thrilled. And
don't give her a hard
Bobbie,
time.
and Bobbie was she's probably laughing. And then, you know, Bobbie was just cracking up. My mom was cracking up. I was just in total shock, you know. And then, let me read these comments. Or people probably picking at me now. Okay, everybody's laughing at me. Okay, demure. Yeah,
know, right?
Hilarious.
Me?
Yeah, Danetta said demure. Summer said hilarious. Danetta said, "Son, you're too loud." And then Danetta said, "Sam, did you take what? Did it take you back when you were younger and you were blasting your music?"
Mm-hmm. That could be it.
But I was always in my room. My music,
hear you
but
in
my
the
music
room.
wasn't that loud.
Well, you don't know that.
It was.
You were inside with the music.
They
Your
weren't
folks
paying
were
attention
outside.
to me. I had my door shut.
So what?
I was in my little zone. You know, if I'm sitting there like
you can hear
got my little
doors.
notebook and stuff, huh?
You can hear. You want me to go play some music behind the door?
No.
No.
Hey, you should know. You come over with my door shut.
I know, but you can't.
But it wasn't loud. Now was it?
It depends. Was I in the room with you or outside?
You walked in there. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that it could
it
be
wasn't
loud outside the door.
Well, you know, that's.
You know, parents. You know they're. You know, they're at work listening to stuff. So then, you know, they come home and hear us with our music.
Well, that was my way to relax. You know, if you're in school all day, you know, you want to give your brain a break. So I mean, that was my way of getting my brain a break. So in summer, it's like, oh, Sam, you were in your film. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I definitely was. But it's okay, you know, because and you know what? I'm gonna go one step further here, and like I said, this is probably gonna dig me more in a ditch.
It is,
but I don't care. So this should be fun.
You're gonna dig it deeper. I'm digging me a hole.
Oh, it's gonna get deeper.
You're digging a hole.
No, it's gonna get deeper when I say this. So everybody knows of all the audio podcasts that we do, Love Notes is my favorite because that's my baby. That's the one I love the most, Music for Lovers. So my mom, I can tell, is a fan of Love Notes. Okay.
Of course.
She loves love music.
Of course she does.
She loves probably about 40% of the music that I play. And I mean,
that's good though.
Yeah,
that's
a good. The reason why I say 40% is because there's some things that she'll ask me to play. Why didn't you play this? I thought you were going to play that. Well, when are you going to play this? When are you going to play that? I'm like, well, sometimes it doesn't fit with my playlist. Right. Because if I have a certain playlist that I'm trying to do, like thoughts in my head, like, do I really want to play, like, okay, love this song. You know, I love the 50s, the 60s. I love a good mix of stuff.
Music, yeah.
I might not say it, or she might not hear that a lot, but I do like some of the R&B 50s.
I can't get next to you, baby.
Can I say that again? The R&B 50s. Not Bobby Vinton or whoever. No, I like the R&B 50s. If I have to be specific,
that's fair.
So, you know, I don't think, and she said your mom's too good. So I don't think playing The Great Pretender and then maybe going to something like
Bumps in a Bump.
Right. I mean, you have to kind of balance it out.
That's true.
Or like, could you go from like The Great Pretender to like Wishing Well? You see where that kind of,
if there's a talk break in between, yes.
Or could you go to like The Great Pretender to like Babyface's Whip Appeal?
If there's a talk in between, yes.
Okay, but I mean,
Gotta
but does
talk.
it? But that's see,
Gotta
I-
talk.
you
in
know.
between.
But whenever I'm putting the music playlist together for these shows, I take my time and I analyze which song sounds good after this one.
I agree.
So when I did the Back to the '90s, I was like, well, like you like starting off with fast songs
Mm-hmm.
because you don't want to start off dragging somebody. Then, oh no. So
Especially with the gospel.
okay, you
I
like
like
upbeat
I
gospel
like
to start off with.
Start off with high praise. Yeah.
Like you don't want to start off with going up yonder.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I do like going up yonder.
yeah, but do you want to start off with it?
There's one that has a little bit of speed to it, but no, you don't want to start off with the original going up yonder
Yeah, you don't want to do
because
that.
people will turn away
Mm-hmm. That's what
because
you
they don't have to
want.
listen.
Right.
you
Well,
know.
people don't have. That's like people don't have to listen to what I put. So I guess I was kind of snooty when I said this to her. I mean, I said it, but I kind of chuckled. I said, "Well, I'm the music person. I could put what I want on it. I
Fair.
could program it the way I want."
Fair.
And then she just kind of looked at me and leaned back on the couch. Now, keep in mind, we're doing a video call, right? So she leans, but she's leaning on the couch. She's looking at me, and I'm just like, so I guess I'm going to have to change my ways and kind of add some other stuff in. But it's hard to actually, because of the style of music that I'm putting on, especially for Love Notes. Well, Love Notes, I can play anything I want. That's,
Yeah.
well, because there's no like genre that I can't play. So if I want to
Sure.
play something do they have any R&B from the 40s? I don't think they do.
Outside my frame of reference. I
I
don't know.
don't, what is it? Take the A Train? I don't think that's a R&B.
I don't know what that is. I don't know.
Summer said, and she said, "I'm your mom, and you can still get a spin." Yeah,
That's
and,
right.
Yeah, that's that's why I am very respectful. I have to admit I am a respectful kid. I say kid.
But we always be her kid, no matter how old you get.
I know.
But I thought you were gonna get yourself in trouble over the 80s. That's where I thought you were going with that.
Actually, yeah. Let me kind of okay. Yeah, because I didn't go there. So wasn't it the week before? I think you did the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the week before, this is where my mom says comparing Bobbie's show compared to mine. Well, I know you. Well, that's not what she said, but it's like, and quite frankly, the music I put on the Back to the 80s was a little loud too. But she said nothing of that reference because it was Bobbie. When Bobbie's voice is just so nice, it's so soothing, it's so calming. It's so, but in the back, but as soon as Bobbie's done, here comes Colder Personality. Look in my eyes, and I'm like,
what do you see?
I'm like, are you serious? This is not a love song. This is like a hardcore 80s song. Right. And I don't even know what I had on before that, but Bat Dance.
Yeah, but she didn't care for Bat Dance.
Right.
I don't know because she didn't like it.
My mom said, well, I'm not really a Prince fan, but she didn't dog it. I'm just, yeah, it was Prince, but then when Bobbie came on, it just she was just so nice and she was so soothing and so calming, and then I'm like, I'm like, you do realize that there was other like music on this 80s show, so I just had to go there.
Well, Bat Dance is
89.
89, but and it is strange.
Yeah.
I love Prince. I love him, but I can step back and recognize that some of his music, and then for most people, probably all of his music, was strange. Like Bat Dance, though I love Bat Dance is strange. Like
the video is strange.
And the video. Like if you step back and don't. If you know the words, if there are some words, you Don't listen to the words. Just listen to the music and how it's very strange. It's rock, it's funk, it's pop, it's jazz.
It's weird.
It's all of those combinations
rolled into
mixed
one
together, and along with his uniqueness and strangeness, all of that is Bat Dance. All of that is Bat Dance. And you can, like he takes you from, your and then like slows it down. Now he's talking about Vicky Vale. Vicky Vale. Okay. Vicky Vale.
And where did this even come from?
Vicky Vale. And then it's just, then he's got quotes from the movie, Jack Nicholson, right? Yeah. Jack Nicholson was the Joker.
Yeah, and then,
you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I asked that of all my prey. I mean, it's just weird. It's just a weird, but for some reason, I just love it. And I don't think back then, it did well, actually. The movie did great, but I don't think Bat Dance did well.
Really?
I'm going to look that up. I do believe Bat Dance did not do well.
Well, while Bobbie D is looking that up, so Black Music Month, so we what's that? Yeah, so so here's a question. What?
Oh, I lied. Okay. I remember. Maybe it was just the people around me that didn't like it. Bat Dance by Prince was a massive commercial success, hitting #1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 on August 5th, 1989. It stayed at the top for a week. So that's probably
There's a reason why.
It stayed on top for a week.
For a week.
And so it's up for a week and became his fourth American #1 single.
Mm-hmm.
But it was Billboard Hot #1. He topped it at 1. Billboard R&B hip hop song reached #1. Billboard dance club songs reached #1, which I could see that. You could definitely rock that in a club.
Right.
And on the UK singles chart, it peaked at #2.
Well, Danetta said she loves him. And then she said, I love Bat Dance
too.
The music transition when he says Vicky Vale is my favorite.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's just so weird. I love I love it.
Since we are speaking of Prince here, and it's Black Music Month. So let's kind of say your favorite Prince songs, because Prince has so many wonderful songs out there, whether it be from the early years to the mid to like the later ones when you saw him in concert for the first time.
Yes.
What's your all-time favorite Prince song?
I don't think I have an all-time favorite. They're all pretty. I have to pick one.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you were just sitting there thinking, I'm listening to Prince right now, what's the first song that comes to your mind that you would actually? Is that a hard question?
Yes. Pop Life.
Pop Life. Okay.
Erotic City.
Erotic City.
And Musicology.
Okay.
I don't know. It's hard.
I'll give it a go.
Go for it.
I'm going to change the whole game here. Everybody's going to be like, "Oh Lord, I know where he's going." Adore.
Yeah, love Adore.
Scandalous. Insatiable.
Oh, I can accept
Notice
that.
I picked all the slow stuff.
Yep.
But I like the fast stuff too. I mean, I love Let's Go Crazy.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
I love Musicology.
Yep.
I love Money Don't Matter Tonight.
Oh,
I think that's a very underrated song.
Mm-hmm.
Sis said, I Would Die For You, then Erotic City. Yep, I would die.
That's another one.
Even I Want to Be Your Lover.
And then I'm looking on. I was trying to remember. There was a song that I loved on Musicology.
Life of the Party.
Life of the Party. Yep, Life of the Party,
This
and
is the life of the party.
and Dear Mr. Man.
Dear Mr. Man. Oh, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I forgot about Cinnamon Girl too. And Call My Name.
Do it right.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Life of the Party.
Life
It's
of the
hard
Party.
to it's hard to choose. We can't choose just one.
1999, of course.
Yeah, we can't choose just one.
Can't choose this one. All of his songs are about 10, 15 minutes. I mean, at least some of them. But yeah, Prince is good. When you flip over to say MJ, I think that's hard too.
It is hard.
If you're talking about 70s Michael when he went solo, I would say Rock With You.
Mm-hmm.
Is being my all-time favorite 70s Michael, and then my second favorite 70s would be a tie between She's Out of My Life and Can't Help It.
Mm. I like that's not a Michael by himself, but Blame It on the Boogie.
I like that too.
Especially the video.
Yeah, Blame It on the Boogie.
Blame it on the sunshine.
Yeah,
of course.
That video was crazy.
If you're going by just Michael by himself, there's quite a few. Again, I like the weird stuff. I'm sorry. I like the weird music by the weird artists. I'm sorry.
Well, they don't care about us.
They don't care about us. I love that. I love Scream, even though we're mad at Janet.
Yeah.
We're mad at Janet, but I still like Scream. And I love Thriller. I love horror movies and the zombies and all that. And Earth Song.
Earth Song. Yeah.
Not
many people say Earth Song.
I love Earth Song. Because he's just telling the truth about how we need to fix what we can do to fix the earth.
Honestly, I put Earth Song right up there with Man in the Mirror. Mm-hmm. I think they're both great songs.
Man in the Mirror.
I think Man in the Mirror, of course, that's the one they pushed out more.
Mm-hmm.
But Earth Song to me is just under that. And what about Will You Be There?
Mm-hmm.
No one talks about that one.
Nope.
And You Are Not Alone, of course. Then the later stuff like You Rock My World.
Love You Rock My World. And Heal the World.
Heal the World. What's the other one I like? Break of Dawn.
Love Break of Dawn.
Break
of Dawn was cool.
Mm-hmm. In the Closet.
Yep.
So, yeah, there's a lot of Prince and MJ songs that you can just sit there and listen all day long.
You go back and forth between just their two music. Oh, that would be good to do a Michael Jackson
Prince show. What, for 80s or 90s?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, like doesn't matter.
They both had awesome music in both decades.
Yeah, true. I didn't think about it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think let's see if I'm missing anything here. Yeah, so speaking of music, everybody knows Clive Davis passed away this past week.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are angry.
Not about the past.
Not about a lot of people are angry about that. We see why.
There's been a lot of stuff that's been coming out.
Scandalous. Yeah, scandalous. What was he, 94?
94.
Mm-hmm. And then Alan Greenspan.
Alan Greenspan, that is correct.
100?
It was 100.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 194. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Long longevity.
Long lives. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is correct.
Yeah, so our audio podcast tomorrow is actually going to be the last audio podcast for Black Music Month. It's kind of hard to, of course, Black Music Month doesn't have to stop here, with the end of June, just like Pride Month doesn't have to stop with just, Pride Month. I mean, you should be proud of who you are every day, every moment, every second. And then, we should be able to we should be listening to black music all the time.
We do.
I mean, I will be switching it up next month because now it's since Black Music Month, we'll be going back adding some other stuff in there, elements of other stuff that we like.
That is correct.
And you're welcome, Danetta. Yes, we like that. So she's happy. We're all happy. See, this is what I like to make. Everybody should be happy.
I'm happy. You're happy.
No,
it's not happy. It's lucky. Sorry.
Lucky.
We're all lucky.
Yeah, we should be all lucky. So
sorry, dude. A little bit of Gen X swallowed in there.
No, that's okay. So if you're looking for another, we talked about the Netta's Avon store, and we talked about Vibrant Souls. If you're also looking for some place to get some good gifts, you can check out Leo Angel Soaps, handmade soaps, and more. Right now, the soap scents are jasmine and spa. So summer season is upon us, and it's here. And if you're interested, the prices of the soaps are $10 a piece, and they are all glycerin soaps. So glycerin is good for your skin, and they smell good too. And so if you're interested, you can send a direct message to Leo Angel, or you can just direct message us. The payment options are PayPal, which is Pandemic Press Publishing, Venmo, Sam Bob C, and Cash App, which is Pandemic Press Media. So as we get ready to roll over to July soon, July is another big milestone because that's going to be, I think, 5 years for Pandemic Press Media. That came out a year after. So we're getting ready to work on 5 years of Pandemic Press Media, so we're excited about that. Also, our new edition of our magazine, Pandemic Press Media Magazine, is coming out soon. It's just about done. It'll be coming out sometime probably this week. And we do want to give a shout out to the first ever cover of Pandemic Press Media Magazine, which is hard to believe. It's been, it'll be 4 years. It's the 4 year. Is this the 4-year anniversary?
I thought it was the 5th year.
5th year anniversary. Okay, so yeah, it'd be the
6th. Maybe we're starting on the 6th. Wait. What was our last volume there?
Actually, I think it.
Was that the last volume or the last magazine? I mean, the last.
See if I can get it. Nope, wrong. I grabbed the wrong one.
That's okay.
Just 2005, 25.
It's a fact. 25. Yeah. So.
Spring
2026.
Okay. So yeah, that was drops.
Is it 4 years? We're forgetting.
Well, actually, I can't find it right now because everything is kind of. Well, actually, it is here. Give me.
Actually, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it is 4 years. I want to make sure you have the right year on it.
Yeah.
I thought it was 5.
Well,
because we have one of each on there.
I know.
That's why it's nice and.
Plus, the glossiness. Ooh, I found somebody here. Maybe I'll burn that one.
And shut it down.
Yeah, shut it down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll burn that copy.
Well, wow, Sam C. Oh, okay.
So, Danetta said, I'm using jasmine soap now. Love it.
Yay.
Oh, thank you. So, we want to take a moment.
Yeah, you're right, 4 years.
4 years ago, to acknowledge someone who was on the first ever cover of Pandemic Press Media Magazine, and we are so grateful that this lovely person said yes, to not only be our debut edition, but to grace the cover 4 years ago. It's kind of hard to believe.
I thought it was 5 years, but wow.
Well, I'm looking at
4.
If anybody remembers this cover right
If
here.
anybody sees that lady, say.
If anybody sees this lady, tell her hello.
Hello. She looks beautiful on the cover of a magazine.
Yes.
She is a cover girl.
Yes. And as you can see right there, this is the 2022 edition of Pandemic Press Media Magazine. And this is the one that started it all with Pittsburgh's own Summer Rae.
And it's fitting that it started in the summer.
Can you see that?
Yep. That's it.
And
That's it.
Is that it? Yep. Cover story.
Yep.
You see that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, we just wanted to give a shout out to Summer Rae and say thank you. We know it's been a moment, but it's nice to have Summer Rae on the cover, and we just really appreciate that. So thank you, Summer. Greatly appreciate you. And she said, "OMG, 4 years. I need to step my music game up."
No.
Now wait a minute. Now we want to tell you to step your music game up. No, you're fine. What you're doing? You're cool. She said, "I am honored."
Yes. Well,
we're honored to have you. So if anyone else is looking to grace the cover of, or if you know somebody that might want to grace the cover, and if you know anybody that may want to interview or something, and do have a couple of possible guests coming on soon. I just have to consult. We, depending on how this goes, we could have one within the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
I'll consult with that potential person. They did give the green light.
Okay.
It's just a matter of basically, since I said you can just deal with me, that they can just I'll reach out to you directly, and we'll see what happens within the next couple of weeks.
Sounds good.
So looking forward to that. Hopefully the person is too. Honestly, I think it'll be fun, and we want to kind of change some things up a little bit here. Maybe try to get a couple interviews this year, and never know. Maybe you might see some different things in the magazine. But other than that, while you're at it, make sure you are subscribed to our channel. And, we're celebrating 14 years here at the CCI radio show. We started off on the audio side for many years on Blog Talk Radio. Shout out to them. Thank you for allowing us to showcase our talents on there. Well, we had a lot of guests on there too. And, we're just happy about that as well. Let me make sure I get this off the screen. We don't need that anymore. So, I don't need this anymore either. So, again, we do have an audio podcast for you tomorrow to end off the month of June. Show some love to Bobbie D, because tomorrow is Gospel Excellence, the best gospel music and praise. So she will be bringing you some great gospel music, and you never know what you're going to hear tomorrow. She may have a surprise or two for you. So make sure you tune in and listen. Partnering with Danetta's Avon store, sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. So Bobbie D tomorrow, Gospel Excellence. It's hard to believe we are getting close. That's podcast number 791. It's hard to believe we're almost at 800.
Yeah.
We've been just chugging right along there.
That's it.
Audio podcast. And in case you're keeping track here on the YouTube side, today is audio podcast number 269. So is that a win?
It's a win.
It's a win. Okay. So 791 coming up tomorrow on the audio side, 269 on the YouTube side. So you can see where we've been longer.
That's true.
But,
very true.
Yeah. So yeah, anything else you'd like to talk about here?
Yes, I just wanted to give a shout out to my folks, Robert and Dorothy Norman, and Terry's parents as well, your in-laws. A happy 61st wedding anniversary yesterday. So
yeah,
we're going to celebrate with them tomorrow. And
yeah,
it's crazy. 61
it's still
years.
Happy anniversary.
That's right. Still, it's crazy. 61. And Dad's only brother, his youngest brother, his younger brother, only brother, are Uncle Danny and Aunt Norma on Thursday, so the day before, it was their wedding anniversary, and they've been married 67 years.
Wow.
And 5 children, and I don't even know how many grandchildren. I don't know how many grandchildren.
Lost
and
count,
they have, I have, and they have. I know specifically my 5, our 5 cousins. Those are the ones I know best. Unfortunately, I mean, I do know some of their children, but I don't know all of their children. And then some of their children are now old enough to have children. So my uncle is now a great grandfather.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So a happy anniversary to the happy couples.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
That's crazy. It's incredible.
Love you guys. Love you all.
That's right. It's incredible. It's incredible. So happy anniversary. That's all I can say.
61 and 67. Wow.
I know, that's crazy, right? That's crazy.
That is just wow.
That's crazy.
Amazing.
But we're not in our 60s. The plot thickens.
Yeah, right.
I think I'm 60.
Who told you that?
Well, oftentimes, families, when people get married, they start their family off right away. That was not the case with your parents or mine.
I was early.
No, you weren't.
well, to a point.
You were early. You came early once your parents started having children.
Yeah, I started kicking.
But they didn't start early.
No, I didn't.
And neither did ours. So.
Right. Yeah. So we were both kicking and scratching, huh?
Nope. We were waiting in the wings until they were ready.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is all good.
Yep. Worked out the way it should have.
That's right. So, congratulations, parents.
Yep. And Danetta said, happy anniversary. Congratulations, Summer Rae, on your music career. Continued success.
That is correct.
That is true.
That is true. So,
mind your business. I'm not. I didn't mean that as. I didn't mean that to rip on anybody. I was just saying.
No, mind your business. I love it.
I love the like one of the hottest singles out right now.
Oh my goodness, I love the lips with the make it look like made it look like her lips were sewn. Oh, I love that. See, I love that kind of wild stuff. I love that.
I like the intro to the song. Do 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 do. It just gets you all like hyped up.
But I love like, see, I'm like audio and visual, so it's like, okay, like it all has to go together for me. You know what I mean? And that was a perfect, like, oh, I love it. Like, yeah, mind your business. Keep your mouth shut. Keep it shut. We can't shut it. We're gonna have to shut it with some glue. Oh, glue isn't gonna work. We're gonna have to sew it up. Mm-hmm. Sew it up. So I love that. I love that.
So next Saturday, hard to believe it's July 4th, right?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, don't feel like celebrating much, but since it is a Saturday,
we'll be on.
Yes, we will be here. Just to let you know, we're not going to be all decked out. Mm-mm. But we're going to have some fun. We're going to have fun our way.
Yes.
Next week. So I have some trivia. Some,
Sounds good.
Different type of trivia. Maybe some food trivia. Maybe some travel trivia.
Sounds good.
Maybe some Sam and Bobbie trivia.
Sounds good to me.
I'm sure people love Sam and Bobbie trivia.
They'll be thrilled with that.
Yeah, this will be like, I don't know about you. I don't care what you did back when it
1906.
Yeah. Might start off with something easy, then just kind of, go a little harder.
Sounds good.
Have some fun. So, other than that, we hope everybody has a. Well, before I say that, anything else?
No.
Okay. Well, we hope everybody has a safe, blessed, and wonderful weekend, and enjoy the last Saturday in June. Make sure you check out Gospel Excellence tomorrow. Make sure you check out Mystery Monday on Monday whenever it's posted. So you never know when it's going to be posted. So make sure you watch that. Make sure you are caught up on all of our shorts. Make sure you're caught up on all of our audio shows, all of our segments through the week. You may think that you may be caught up on the segments, but maybe you're not. Maybe there might be one or two you may have missed.
That's very true.
So, other than that, and you have a big thing this week too. You have Bigfoot camp, right?
Yeah, Bigfoot camp is this week.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be out in the nice, hot 90-degree weather from 8:15 to about 4:30.
You gonna be burning paper again?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And that's funny how it's going to be 95, 94, and 95 and no rain at this point.
It happens every year.
It's not even going to be that temperature today, but it's going to be like that temperature starting on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's typical.
I think Monday's going to be 89.
Yep, that's typical.
Mm-hmm. He said sunny.
I'm expecting it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm expecting it.
Mm-hmm. So.
Oh, well.
Well, the most interesting part of this, the thing that we hate to do the most is to actually end the show, but it's going to be more interesting to see if I get that snap thing that happens again.
Yeah, that should be fun.
So.
Okay, so what are you going to do here?
I want to find it.
Okay.
So, guess we can end it now, and then I'll see what happens. And then if not, I'll just, whatever.
All right. Well,
take a shot.
Here we go. Thank you all so much for joining us today. Make sure you check out all of our shows, audio shows as well. And we will see you again really, really soon. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, today's a gift. That's why we call it the present. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you really, really soon.